Hi guys, in this tutorial we are going to discuss about the HTML, the complete description of the HTML we are going to describe. Okay, before that I want to give introduction about what I am covering the things here. Okay, and this is the 19 slides HTML tutorial. Okay, it will consist of basics of internet and basics of website, and here it occurs the some after some time we have to go introduction of the HTML, and next what is the template. After this we are going to cover the basics of the and advanced tags are there that we normally called as a semantic tags, that we are going to cover. Next we are going to cover the media tags are there, which are very helpful for the image uploading, video, audio and all. Next, we are going to cover about the list and a table, and in list we have some advanced list as semantic list like that, where we are going to cover. Next, we have some special attributes and some advanced attributes are there. And an important topic which we are going to say that is termed, that is form and semantic form is there. We are going to cover all these topics in this tutorial. Okay, this will cover the whole HTML. Okay, we are no need to go any other tutorial, so we are going to cover one by one each and individual topic with a simple way. Okay, that is the our final agenda, to go with a simple and saturated way. Next is first we are going to go with the basics of internet. What is the internet and how it will work? Let's start about that. Okay, see, first we have to understand what is the web. Okay, the application through which the user get the information means, web is nothing but it is some application is there. By using that application, the user will get the information. We can say that the application is there which is stored in some space. That space will help us to get the user information. Again, next, some other will define web as it is an information space which contains resources such as image, audio, video, and web related. As I said, web is nothing but it is an information space. It is an information space which contains the resources, which may contain the resources. That resources of type may be the text or image, audio, video, or some other things, PDFs and all. Okay, that has been stored in the space that we call it as a web. Now, in order to access this all, we have to maintain some connection. Okay, that we call it as the internet. What is this meaning of the internet? It is a media or a medium which we use to access the web pages. Okay, the medium which we use to access the web pages, or we can say, and we can define it is a collection of network, or networks of network. Okay, this many will define the internet as a, it is a networks of network. Okay, or we can say it is a collection of networks, that we call it as an internet. Then what is this network? Network can be defined as a two or more computers connected together, known as a network. If two computers are there, that two computers are connected together. Here connection may be in the form of wireless or maybe in the form of wired. We don't know, but both has to be connected. Okay, such type of connection we call it as, if two computers are connected, then we call it as a network. Okay, this collection of network we call it as a internet. Next, we come across this thing called as a web development. What is this web development? What is this HTML and all? Let's see that is. It is a process of developing web application. Web development is nothing but it is a process of developing web application and hosting on the web. What is web? We have seen this. This is a space hosting on the web, and not only hosting and developing, process of controlling and managing the web application, that is whole thing we call it as a web development. Okay, this we cover with the what is web development. Now, someone has to be create that and someone has to be host that. Now, who will create that and who will access that? That will give here later. That is browser. Next we come across the browser. Browser, it is a client side software which is installed in our computer. Okay, normally we use the software such as Chrome, Firefox and Internet Explorer. These are nothing but the browsers. How we can define that? It is a client side software which is installed in our computer. We are going to install in our computer, and it is the only software which allows us to access the web page. Okay, which help to allow the access of the web page. Next, that here the one who will receive the information, the one who will give the information, called them as a web servers. Okay, okay, the browser is also called as a client, but here we normally call them, the one who will give the information, we normally call them as a web servers. What is this web server? It is a computer where all websites are hosted. Hosted in the sense, our websites are stored. Okay, if you're gonna ask them, the web server will give the websites. Okay, this is all about the basics of the internet. Next we are going to cover the what is website. Okay, normally first we are going to cover the what is http, next we are going to cover the web page, and then we are going to cover the website. Okay, what is this http? HTTP stands for hypertext transfer protocol. It is responsible for carrying the request from client to server as well as server to client. Okay, the protocol is there, some rules and regulations are there. That rules and regulations will responsible for carrying out the request from the client and to the server as well as from the server to the client. Okay, this is how we are able to access the website. And then we are going to cover what is, we don't know what is web page. Web page normally called it as a single HTML page. Okay, single HTML page, we called it as a web page. Web page in a sense, contains the images, it contains the text, it contains some information, videos, audios, all together we embedded in a HTML page, and this HTML page we call it as a web page. Next, what is this website? The individual page we call it as a web page, but the collection of the collection of web pages is called as a website. The collection of web page is called as a website. Website is nothing but the collection of many number of web pages. Here I have given the overview of the what is website, how it is, has been created. See here, website is here. Okay, website is made up of two important things, what is called as a, one is front end and the other one is the back end. Okay, one is the front end and the other one is the back end. Here something we call it as a middleware is there, but as of now we are not going to concentrate on that. Next we are going to cover the what is front end. Okay, see here, backend is entirely related to some programming languages and all, but here we are concentrating as of now for the front end. In the front end, we are going to cover with the HTML. But as of now in 2022, we are going to cover the HTML5. What is this HTML5? It is the new version of the HTML. It is the new version of the HTML. Here in HTML5, we can see some functions related to HTML and some functions related to CSS and some functions related to JavaScript. Okay, how they have been used, and what they to what space they have been used. Let me see one by one. But HTML5 deals that the collection of HTML, CSS, and JS. Okay, the collection. Some functionalities we bring from the JS, and some functionality we bring from the CSS, and we overcome from the last HTML, that we together we call it as a HTML5. Understood? Next, now our actual this we have covered all related to the what is internet and what is the web pages and how they have been created. Now we are going to start the actual HTML. Okay, from this we are going to start the HTML. What is the HTML? Let's see that. Okay, HTML we can define or we can full form it as a hypertext markup language. This is nothing but the H stands for hyper, T stands for text, M stands for markup, and L for stands for language. What is this hyper? Hyper is nothing but the something which is used to link. Okay, here in the internet world, we have to link some devices with the some resources. Okay, for example, here I am using the laptop that is act as a client, and someone is there who hosted the some websites. If I go on to link with that, okay, that is nothing but we are linking two computers. That hyper is nothing but linking purpose we use. Okay, linking the two devices, linking the two websites, and linking to some other things and some normal devices, like that we call it as a linking purpose we use. And the text here plays very important. Text is nothing but the information, the content. Okay, the content, the actual information, the data present in the form of text. Okay, that we are linking. Okay, normally we called it as a markup. Markup is nothing but some format, some data, some information, some sort of thing is there, that we call it as a markup. Okay, and the language is nothing but the it is a communication medium. Okay, language is nothing but a communication medium through which we communicate with each other. For example, here I am using English. English is nothing but it is a language which we normally use to communicate with the people. Okay, now here I am using a markup language, and by the help of link, we are going to communicate with one device with the other devices by using some protocol that is called as a HTTP protocols. Okay, HTTP protocols. And normally how we can define the HTML, the technology used to create the web page and basic technology, and it is easy to learn, and it is basic used to build the web pages. Okay, the basic technology which is used to build the web pages or create a web page, we call it as a HTML technology or hypertext markup language. Okay, it is not a language, it is a markup language. Markup language in the sense it is some text formatted language. Okay, and what is HTML? HTML is the technology used to create the web pages. Okay, web pages, and it is easy to learn, and it is basically used to build the web pages. Okay, now here at the bottom of this section I have covered this we call it as a standard template. Okay, standard template. HTML is also called as a standard language, but this the text what I'm covering, that is called as a standard template of the language. I mean, every program which you are going to write, you have to remember all these, and you have to write every program. Okay, by using all this text you have to write the every program. This is very simple. I'm going to tell you a simple thing, to no need to hide this and all. With the simple things we can understand, and what is this we will see that. Okay, here and this thing, the doc type is the HTML, L is the language, that is English, and head is there. Okay, and next title is there, some meta tags are there. Okay, this it is enclosed in this uh, less than and greater than is there, that we call it as a tag. Okay, anything which is enclosed in less than or greater than, we call them as a tag. Okay, what are the types of tags are there, we will discuss later, but as of now this is the standard template which you have to remember, for remembering purpose we use some simple things, and that is no need to worry about that. Okay, next we will see what each and individual part of this template or standard templates will deal. I said doc type HTML. Okay, doc type HTML. This doc type HTML represent the version of the HTML, which version I am using. At present in 2022, we are using HTML5. Okay, the similar things it will indicates that we are using HTML5. Okay, as of now. Next, after the doc type at the top of the page, next we use HTML. What is this HTML? It represents the root element of the page. Okay, it represents the root element of the page. Whatever we are going to write, that we are going to write inside some tag, that is nothing but the root tag, which is named as HTML. It covers both pair tag, but as of now remember this HTML. For example, I'm going to say here, let's say this is I have given here the HTML is there, it is end up here. Okay, this is the end of the HTML. Okay, like that head tag is there, it has been ended, and body tag is there, it is also get ended, and some title tag is there, this is also get ended. Okay, this ended we call it as a pair tag, and this is non-ended tags we call it as a unpaired tag or the single tags. Okay, so what I'm going to say, HTML represent the root element where all the information is present. Okay. Now in the HTML we are passing the attribute called as a lang. Lang stands for the language which we are going to use here. Okay. Here I am using a language called En. En stands for English. Okay. En stands for English. For in Kannada is there something other languages we can use in the HTML in order to write that that will come under XML. But as of now, remember that the HTML template which we are going to use, we have to use some language attributes, that is nothing but lang attribute will help us to deal about the language which we are going to use in the HTML page. En stands for English. Okay, En stands for English. For the language attribute lang, we are passing En as the value that stands for English. Okay, next we are going to go another one important tag, head tag. Okay, basically same thing, that is HTML represent the whole web page, and the whole web page has been divided mainly into two parts. One is the head part and the other one is the body part. Okay, one is the head part and the other one is the body part. As I am say, I will show you this whole page is there now. This whole page is divided into two parts. One is the head part and the other one is the body part. Okay, and the one is the bottom part. What is this head part? Okay, what is this head part? Head part we use to tell some extra information for the HTML page. What are those extra information that we give here? Meta, charset, UTF-8 and charset UTF-8. What is this? And HTTP equivalent and content and name and content type and title, these all are nothing but extra information which we are passing to a web pages, which includes the this much of attributes and this much of values, which represent that some extra information related to the HTML page. Okay, one by one we will discuss what are those information. Here meta tag will help us to add some extra information for the HTML page. And then we come across one attribute called as char set or char set, whose value is UTF-8 that I have passed here. What is this char set or char set UTF-8? UTF-8 stands for Unicode Transformation Format. Means if we are going to share some information, if we are going to share some data, that should has to be follow the some protocols that I said, the HTTP protocols. Okay, that HTTP protocols understand only when this format of information, if it is present. Okay, that is Unicode transformation format or standard user transformation format. Okay, that is deals about the cache set. But if you won't use that, there is no such problem, but browsers automatically creates all these. But as of now, remember what is char set. Char set is equals to UTF, that character set which we are going to use here, that is UTF-8. That UTF-8 stands for Unicode Transformation Format, which we normally deal as a ASCII value also. But ASCII stands some different, that is American Standard for code information interchange is there, that we are going. Next, HTTP equivalent is the HTTP equivalent that compatible to the XUA and some devices are there. If that's satisfying all the things, then we use this attribute. Okay, and next here content is the for the edge purpose is the that we won't need as of now, but name is the viewport and content width is equals to device width. I don't want to remember you to this, but I'm sure to remember this two, content and char set also, and the lang, because name viewport stands for what I'm using here, laptop. Its screen size is something different. Its screen size is something different. But if I use that is in the mobile, that screen is also something different. Here, if the screen size get differ, then its width and height will also get changes. According to that, our website has to fit. Okay, our website has to fit. For that, we use the width attribute. We equalize with the device width attribute, and its initial scale is equal to 1.0, means it should cover the all width of our viewport. Okay, this next here something we call it as a title. Title is nothing but here which we are passing. See, this is the HTML PDF is there, no, it's nothing but it is a title, because if we pass the title tag, inside that something document, if you write no, that has been displayed here. Okay, and some symbol is also there. Maybe in future we are going to create this symbol, and we are naming this something with different name that we are here. This title is used to add the title at the top of the web page, top of to the web page. Okay, this is the top, and we are using the that top in order to add some title. Okay, next the body, which we are normally create the whole content. Body help to add the user content. Okay, that what I have added, no, this is nothing but it is a user content. Okay, this whole is nothing but the user content, and it has been added in the body tag. Okay, and the content is nothing but it may be in the form of text, or it may be in the form of image or audio, video, whatever it may be. Either it may be a PDF file, audio, zip file, video, image, JPG, PNG, JPEG, and all this has been displayed at the for the user know that all the contents is nothing but the we added in the body tag. For example, if I want to add a text like hello world, this is the content, for example. Okay, and next we are going to cover with the what is the tags and how to. Before that, I want to show you. I have created a folder named HTML here in my D drive, and I have added some images, JPEG, that is images I have added, and another thing is two songs I have added. One is the M4A and the one is the MP3, and next I have added two videos, and this PDF is there, no, what I am showing this only. And next, this is the HTML1 page what I have created, but we are going to create some other things also. But as of now, we have added. Make sure that you have to add some other images, or you can download this file in my description and all. Okay, now I will connect this on the search bar. I will click, and I will clear all the search bar, and I will type CMD and I will enter. Next, in the command prompt, I will type code space dot. I will enter. This will help me to open my whole what project in Visual Studio Code. This is the Visual Studio Code what I am using now. If you want to use the Visual Studio Code, then you have to download it, and you can see some downloading things are there in the some other videos in the YouTube and all. You can download it, but make sure that you should use the Visual Studio, as every programmer will allow this to use, because it's a simple and what I can say, it is the robust way, and we can enjoy, and we can say that we have to use here a lot of shortcuts to create the pages and all. But as of now, for showing purpose, if I type exclamation enter, you will get the whole boilerplate of the HTML. But as of now, we are going to avoid that. The images what I have added, I have shown here, and the songs what I have added, I have shown, and the videos what I have added, I have shown. Now this is the HTML page what I'm showing here, and next we are having the HTML page, but I will close this. Now I will create some new HTML page. Here click on the your project, and uh, go to the new file and enter this. It will create some search box like that. Type HTML2, okay, and dot HTML. Okay, make sure that you have to give the extension in the form of two ways, either HTML or HTM. Okay, either HTML or HTM only. Okay, it will help us to create the HTML page. Okay, whatever you want to give the name, you can give. Same. First, as of now, we are going to create the boilerplate. Next, we are going to create some run this with a live server. Okay, same HTML. Okay, HTML. I have entered now. This will create only tag. Okay, the moment I will create again, I will type HTML, then I will enter. It will create me tag only tag. If I type exclamation and enter, it will help us to create me what it will help us to create me the boilerplate of the HTML. This what you can see. I have zoomed it. Now I think it will be visible for you. Okay, this is the boilerplate what we have seen. Okay, this is doc type is there, and HTML is there. In the HTML we have passed the language as an attribute, and head tag is there. Head tag contains some meta information, and bodies tag is them, and this is where we are user content is them. Okay, but as of now, I will run this. I will click right click and open with the live server. If you haven't installed the live server here, in the extension, if you go on to the extension, here we have name called as a live server. Okay, if you have installed that, then the option will come here for you, that is open with the live server, and click this. Okay, it will open live server in the browser. Okay, this is my browser and I have zoomed it. As of now, there is no content. Okay, because I have not written anything. But here the document is there. No, what I have shown you. Title is used to write the uh, title for the web page. This document is showing here. This is the document. If I change this, let's say this is HTML page 2. Okay, if I change this and save this, then you can see this page we have. Has been showing. Okay, now we are going to create the first hello world program by typing simply hello world hello world. Okay, that's it. I will save this, then you can see here this is our first HTML program that is named as a hello world. Congratulations for you and me also that we have created the first our hello world program. I will give some dashes or hyphens so that you can view it properly. This is the hello world program. Okay, normally what will happen, I want to create some other contents here. Let's say I am I am going to college. Okay, I am going to college. Okay, I will save this. If I run this, then you can see here it will be getting here. Okay, now up to this it is completely good. Now if I want to write some more text, okay, imagine instead of 5 words, I want to add some lot of words, means some paragraphs, some articles and all. Then I need some dummy text to show you. Okay, for that I have a tag called as a lorem. Okay, lorem I have tag. This tag will help to create some dummy text. Okay, if I type here 20, it will give me a 20 words. Okay, as you can see here. If I type here 100, then it will give me as 100 words. Okay, as you can see here, this will give me 100 words. But as of now, I will take some 50 words. Okay, 50 words I will enter. Okay, this will give me this much of dummy text, this much of dummy text. Okay, is it visible in the browser? Yes, of course it is visible in the browser, that you can see here. Okay, this is nothing but the dummy text what we have created. Okay, see, the moment if you want to write some dummy text, if you want to write some unknown text, then you can take the help of lorem and you can type. Okay, now this is completed. As of now we have covered the lorem tag and the hello world program. Now we are going to cover with some important things known as tags. Okay, what is this tags? Let's see here. Okay, the tags are the building blocks of any HTML page. It is also called as the element of the page. Okay, tags are nothing but the building blocks of any HTML page. It is also called as the elements of the page. Each and individual tag, we called it as an element of the HTML page. Then there are types of the tags are there. One is the pair tag and the other one is the unpaired tag. Okay, what is the pair tag and unpaired tag? I will show here only. The meta tags is there, no. This meta tags is a unpaired tag. Okay, and the head tag is there, no. Head tag. Okay, this both will considered as head tag only. It is a pair tag because our syntax, let's say syntax of the pair tag and unpaired tag. Syntax of the pair tag shows that less than is there, next tag name is there, inside the tag name we have attributes, and next content is there, next we have less than and slash, make sure there to add the slash, and next tag name is there and greater than is there. Okay, this all things together we call it as a pair tag. Okay, it should contain opening of the tag name and closing of the tag name. Within the tag name we have to pass the content, and inside the starting of the tag name we can pass the attributes. Okay, we can pass the attribute. This is the syntax for the pair tag. Let's see what is the syntax for the unpaired tag. It is also called as single tag. The syntax for the single tag is less than and then tag name. Inside the tag, starting of the tag name, we have ATTR, means we are passing the attribute. Next, here only I am closing. Okay, for example, meta tag is there. There is no closing meta tags such as slash meta. Okay, slash meta, no such tags are there. If you gonna write this, it will show some deprecated tags. Okay, deprecated, but think that it is not present. That is the difference between the uh, single tags and pair tags, and pair tags and pair tag. This is syntax for the pair tags, and this is the syntax for the unpaired tag. Okay, now we are going to cover some pair tags and how it will look like. Let's see the what are the different things present in the pair tag. Pair tags are those HTML elements which consists of start and end tag name, starting of the tag name and the end of the tag name, and mainly about the content. We have to pass the content. The syntax for this is them, this less than greater than is there. After this here content we have to pass, and next we have to pass the this less than slash greater than. Okay, content, what does it mean? Content may be any text or nested tags. Content sometimes may be text, images, and some dummy text, and some videos, audios, and all. Or we can pass tags as a content to the another tag. This we call it as a nested tags. Okay, tags present inside the tag, we call it as a nested. For example, here this is the HTML pair tag, HTML head pair tag. But inside this pair tag, I am passing the single meta tag as a content, and here also pair tag as a content to the head tag. Like this, it may encounter with the content such as tags, maybe, or some text or information. Next, we are going to cover what is the unpaired tag. What is this unpaired tag? Unpaired tag are those HTML elements which consists of only start of the tag name, not end of the tag name. Only it will contain start and not end tag name. Means it will cover start of the tag name but not end of the tag name. Usually it looks like the end of the tag name, but we considered it as a start of the tag name because we have to pass the attributes. The attributes can only be passed in the start of the tag name. Understood? Then what is this ATTR? As I said, we have to pass the attributes either in the pair tag or unpaired tag. Okay, attributes in the nothing but we are going to cover this. Okay, attributes are the extra properties which is passed to any type of tags. For what purpose? To enhance its behavior. To enhance its behavior. For that purpose, we are using this. Okay, if I highlight this to enhance the behavior, we are passing the attributes as the properties of for the tag. Okay, next, for example, for the pair tag, here I have given paragraph tag. P stands for paragraph, where we will be covering this soon. B for the bold tag, and div. This is very much important. I am highlighting this because in future we use more that. Next, for unpaired tags such as image tag is there, which represented as img, and br tag is there, break is there, hr tag is there. Okay, hr stand for horizontal row. We will be covering them. Okay, this is the we are covering about the what is the tag and how it look like. But we have to enhance more knowledge in the tag, because everything what we are going to cover is included only in tags. If you remember the tags, then only you will be you will be proficient. Okay, next we are going to cover this. Okay, let's see what are the heading tags are there. Okay, these are the different tags. Now we are start with the Headings tags. The heading tags has been classified into mainly six types. One is the H1, H2, H3, H4, H5, H6. All heading tags are the pair tags. Okay, what is this H1? H1 mainly used for big heading. We can say ultimate heading is one is them, which is the largest, which is mainly used for the heading purpose. That is for the big heading purpose we are using, that we call it as a largest heading tag. Okay, next H2 is then, that is also we use for the second largest as a heading tag. Its font size will be vary as compared to H1. The H2 tag will be something size of the font size will be less. Okay, mainly used for second largest. Okay, I have eliminate the R here, be mistake, that is okay, let it be largest big heading, second largest big heading, and H3, and we are to pass the content in the H3 tag, and mainly used for the third largest big heading. Okay, next H4 is then mainly used for the big heading as the largest, and next H5 is also the fifth largest heading, and H6 is the sixth largest heading. How it has been covered, let's see here. Okay, I will remove this. Okay, for fancy purpose I have used this. Okay, next there is no content here because I have not added anything here. I will add some tags in, let's say lorem 10. If I add this, if I save this, then you can see the here the text which is present. Now what I want to, I will copy this. I will copy this. We want to see the h1 tag, no? So what I will do, I will type h1 and I will enter. Okay, inside the h1 I will paste that, I will paste what I have uh, copied. Okay, now let's see what the changes has been happened. Oh, it's I said this is the largest heading. Okay, this is the largest heading present in the HTML. Okay, I will write here, this is heading 1. Okay, heading 1. Okay, now for this next I will going to cover the H2, second largest heading. Enter, and next paste here. This is our what, this is our second largest heading. I can say heading 2. Okay, let's see what the changes will be happen. Okay, if I say, see, the second first largest heading size is more, okay, as compared to heading 2. Okay, heading 2 font size is somewhat less than the heading 1. Okay, this is what. Next, up to 6th we have to cover, no? So what I will do, I will type h3 as a third largest heading, and I will cover heading 3 and colon, and I will paste. Okay, I will save. Next I'm going to cover the h4 also. Let's see what will happen. Heading, okay, okay, heading 4 and colon and paste again. Let's see what will happen. See, does it mean that it is gradually decreasing the size? Heading 1 is having large size, and as compared to H2, next H2 having some small size compared to H1, H3 having some less size compared to H2. The sizes is decreasing, but we have 6 headings now. We have to cover all that. We have to see what actual difference has to be happen. Okay, this is heading 5. Okay, next I will paste this. I will enter. Next H6 is them. I will enter. Next heading. Okay, heading 6 is them. Next I will paste. Let's see. All heading tags have been covered. Let's see. This is H1 is the heading first heading tag. H2 second, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. Let's see that. Oh my God! It's too much. No, there will be a lot of difference between the heading tag 1 and heading tag 6, but all these tags has been bolded. Okay, is been bolded. This is the heading 6 and this is heading 5. 4, 3, 2, 1. There will be a gradually changes has been happened in the headings of the HTML elements. Okay, this we normally use for the websites to design some website headings, titles, and some navas and we will use some cases in that we will see in future at where we able to use that. Okay, these all we have covered the heading. I will save this as a, and for one thing I want to tell you how we can comment this. See, this is the text which is visible at here. Okay, this is the text which is visible. Now, if I don't want to see this, that would be covered with the less than, dash dash, and next exclamation. Okay, exclamation, dash dash, less than. Okay, if I cover this, this will help. Now, this exclamation has to be come at this side. Okay, what is this? We normally say it as a comment. Okay, if I use this and if I write inside this comment term, this is not visible. Okay, I mean, I'm telling explicitly to my program, don't execute this line or forget about this line. Okay, forget about this line. If I cover this all HTML pages, okay, then it will be cover entire thing. Okay, there is no things presented because I have commented. I'm saying my computer neglect this all which I covered with this sign. Okay, but as of now I want to cover only uh, this only. It has to remember. I want to see what and all things I am doing. Okay, this is all related about the heading text. This is the normal text and this is the heading 1, heading 2, heading 3, heading 4, heading 5, and heading 6. Okay, um, as of now this much is enough. If you want some break you can take. uh, I would probably say that you must need some break, so please take some break and come back and start the tutorial. Okay, uh, let's see there. Now we are going to cover about the some other tags. Okay, what and all other tags are there? First we are going to cover with the p tags and smart tag. Now here I said p tag. Okay, what is this p tag? P stands for paragraph. P stands for paragraph, which basically used which is basically used to paragraph content, which is basically used to paragraph content. If this has been just if I delete it, then also it will not delete. Let's say neglect it. It will basically used to write the paragraph content. And next, small is then, and this is basically used to convert normal content to a small size content. Okay, next, big is them. Big used to convert normal content to its bigger, large in size. Okay, as compared to big or large in size. Let's see, p tag we have to cover, small and big tag. Let's see this is uh, now this is, I can say, uh, I want to create another HTML page, that is html3 html. Okay, I will enter this, and with the exclamation and enter, you have to see the boilerplate which consists of doc type and language and heading. Doc type sets the version, HTML is the root element, head is the used for some more information, body is the content which will be usually used by mm, users. Okay, now I will write the lorem. By the help of lorem I want to enter some 20 text, 20 words. I will enter this. This will give me a 20 text. Now I will copy this control. I will copy this Now I will see this. What is if I open the live server? This is the my normal text. Okay, this is if I include this in paragraph tag. P enter. Okay, something was happened. P and enter. This will give me a paragraph tag. Next I will paste this. Okay, now I will format this. Okay, that could be done by some thing other else also, but as of now I will covering here. This content is inside my p tag. If I use here enter, then yes, can you see this properly? Yes, this content is present outside my paragraph tag, and this content is present inside of my paragraph tag. For showing purpose I am using dash dash line. I think it is not required, let it be. Okay, now let's see. This is my paragraph tag and this is my normal tag. If I give some name here, normal normal text. Okay, normal text, or I can say here paragraph paragraph text. Okay, I will give here. Now if I say this, then you can see this is my normal text, which is same as that of the paragraph text. There is, you can't see there is much difference in the paragraph and normal text, but you will see some difference. Where you can see the difference, I will copy this again. If I copy this, if I enter, now we have covered with the tag name called as a small tag. Small tag basically what purpose we use? It will help me, it will help us to create the smaller text compared to paragraph or normal text. Let's see that. Okay, this, as you can see, its normal text is this, or you can say normal text is this, and this is the text which is created by the small tag. I will help this. This is small text. Okay, small text. If I compare this, then this is comparatively it is smaller, but as much not, but comparatively it is smaller. Now next tag we are going to cover with a big tag. Okay, big tag, or what I can say, big tag. Yes, big tag is basically a deprecated tag, but even though it will work, let's paste here and let's save this. Next we are going to rest. Yes, this is the paragraph tag. No? Okay, let's see this inline element, but what is this inline element we will see later, but as of now I will write here this is big text. Okay, I will save this, then you can see this is the big text. Okay, this is the small text. For small text we have used small tag, and for big text we have used big tag. This is the normal text. Small tag will help to create some less size as compared to normal text. Big text will help, big tag will help us to create some big fonts as compared to the normal text. Okay, this is the helper. If I cover this with the p tag, then it will become as a nested. I will copy this and I will cut this, and if I paste this here format, then you can see here properly. Okay, this is the normal text, this is the small text, and this is the big text. We have covered with them these three things: what is small tag, and what is the big tag, and what is the paragraph tag. Now it is our let's go with some different tags now. What is this? This is B. B tag is them. B stands for bold, used to make thick content. Let's see. And next, strong tag is them, used to make thick content. Bold B tag also help to make the content thick, and strong tag also help to make the content thick or thick content. Next, I is then. I is stand for italic and used to make the curve content. or else we can say italic fonts. Okay, em is then em stands for emphasize, and it is used to make the thick content. It is not the thick content, it is made to use the some curve content. Let's see that is what will happen. Okay, this is the paragraph tag. Now I will enter here. I have to pass what is the first. We are going to cover the B tag. Okay, B I have entered. Now this is the bold tag. Okay, bold tag. Since this is the inline, you can have to cover with this with the some paragraph tag. But as of now, uh, let's see. This is okay. I won't need this, and this is also I won't need. So I will copy this again. Okay, in future. Let's see. This is the big text now. This is the bold text. I will cover this and you can visual properly. So I am using all these things. Okay. This text I have covered with the bold tag. Next I have used another tag called as a strong tag. Okay. In the strong tag I will paste this and now I will name it as a strong tag. Okay. Strong tag. After the big content, it has to usually the bold content, next strong content. Okay, let's see. This is my this. Does it making any difference? This is the bold tag is them. Next here the strong tag is them. Okay, there is no difference between the bold tag and strong tag, but there will be name called as a semantic tags. Strong is a semantic tags. Semantic tags are those tags which are browser friendly and user friendly also. Okay, so we call them as a strong tag. Usually we use strong tags, semantic tags. These semantic tags has been encountered in the HTML5. Okay, but bold tag also act like a similar to the strong tag, but in most cases we use the strong tag. Okay, you can see if I give here some br, if I enter, then you can see this is the br. If I write some dash dash, you can see okay, this is the strong tag and this is the bold tag. Okay, you can see this is the bold tag and this is the strong tag. And here I have used br. No, br stands for break. Okay, it will use to end the line. Okay, as here this is the line has been not ending, so our strong is uh, coming from here only, starting from here. Okay, but br tag will help to end the line, and if any content is there, it has to start from the new line. Okay, that work will done by our br tag. Now if I save this, then we'll another tags we have. If I br and enter, next I have tag named as a I tag, that is italic tag, and I want to, this is a italic tag. Okay, this is italic tag, and I will be covering with some lorem text, let's say some 10 text. Okay, this italic tags also act like something em tag. If I type em and this is emphasize tag. Okay, tag, and here also I will give some contents just by saying lorem 10. This you can see here lorem ipsum. Okay, that I mean to say italic tag this is, and next here you can see emphasize tag. If I give some here break, then you can really see the difference. Okay, here I will give some dash dash, and here also I will give something dash dash. Okay, I will save this, then you can see this is the italic tag, and which contains some, which help to write some emphasized text, means used to highlight purpose. Here emphasized tag is also there, which is basically used to emphasize the text, means the user can see the text not normally, it is highlighted. Okay, like that we have used. And this is about the I tag, which is italic tag, and em tag. Let's see what and other tags are there. Next we have two tags which are main tag sup, basically used to write the content as a superscript, and sub sup used to write the content as a subscript. See, this type of questions we have heard that we have to use either I can say superscript or subscript. Okay, means if I want to write 2 to the power of 2 means 2 square. Okay, then I don't I want to write that type of content. In that case, we use the this type of things. Okay, superscript, and in that case we use the sup and sub tags. Okay, that how it could be. Let's see, I will write here 2. Okay, or x I will write them, and I will give sup, and I will type here 2. It will give me x square, as you can see here. Here it will give me x square. I will take some other line. Now I will create here br tag. Let's see, this is br, and I will enter. Next, this will help me to create the superscript of the x. Okay, br. Next I will create x. uh, let's say sub subscript. It will help me to create in this case I will use h2. Here I will use o. Okay, it will be most efficient because it's a chemical formula of water. Let's say this is br. Okay, here I have using x as a superscript. I am using 2, and h as a subscript I am using 2. Okay, now you can see x square is there. If I want to make the subscript, then I can go for the h2o. Okay, I can use this here. If I eliminate this content, then you can see. Okay, this is x to the power of square, and this is the h2o. Okay, now you can see h2o, and this is x square. Okay, these all are related to the tags, which is p tag, which basically used to write some paragraph content, and small tag to convert the text into smaller size as compared to the normal text, and big tag will help to create some large content, a large size text as compared to the normal text. B to make the use to bold the text, and strong is act as similar to the bold, and italic tag will help to create the italic type of text or the curve writing, and emphasize act as a small same as that of the italic text, and sup help to create some superscript content, and sup will help us to create some subscript content. Next, we will go to cover the this much of tags. Okay, p means paragraph content we have already covered. Let's see what is u tag, and s tag, and hr tag, and br tag. I think br tag also we have covered. Br stands for break, and used to create some empty spaces, which helps us to create the content in the new line. Let's see. mm, U tag is there. U is also a pair tag. Okay, used to make the underline content, and S is used to make the strike content. Okay, strike content or striked content or deleted content. HR stands for horizontal roll, used to create the horizontal line, and BR stands for break, which will be used to create some empty spaces. These are tags will help in somewhat or other cases. If I want to create some underline text, or if I want to create some deleted text for the prices and all, if I want to create some horizontal line, okay, by using that could be done by the horizontal role, and BR stands for break. Okay, let's see this one is the U, S and HR. Okay, here again I will create some new page and I will give it as a html4.html. okay, if I enter this, this is has been created, and next I will go with the exclamation to create the boilerplate of the HTML code, and I will enter here. Next we are write some dummy text which is lorem, and I will cover with the 10 words. This is our normal text. Next, if I open this with a live server, you can see this is the live server which is open. I will close this and no need of this HTML page and all. This is the normal text. Our work is to create some underlined text. Okay, I will give here br tag to create some empty spaces. Okay, this will help to create the empty space or create the content in the next line. Now I will give the u which is abbreviated as underline. I will enter this, and inside this I will give the lorem 10. Okay, and I will enter and I will save this. U stand for underline, which help us to create the content which is underlined content. Let's see this, the content this which is underlined. Okay, as you can see the line is there which is get underlined by some contents. Okay, now u is stand for underline. Another one is the s tag is there. Now I will create here pr and I will enter. Next s tag is there which help to create some striked content. Now let's say this is strike content. Okay, I will give, and here I will give lorem of, let's say, 8. If I give lorem of 8, which help to make you the line at the center, means striked content. No, or we can say deleted content. Okay, deleted content. The other thing I want to show you, if I want to create some the horizontal line, that could be done by a single tag named hr. If I give and save this, you can see the a horizontal line which you are weaving here. This will be created by the help of the horizontal HR tag. Okay, HR tag will help us to create the horizontal role. H and R stand for horizontal role, which help us to create some horizontal line. And this will be we use in most of to write some paragraph contents and all. But as of now, we will keep as it is, and we will process for the next tag. Here some other tags are them, pre-tag and marquee tags is them. First we will covering these two, pre-tag and marquee tag. Next we will go with the span and div tag. These two tags we call it as a normal tags in order to create the content. But as of now we are going to cover the pre-tag and marquee tag. What is this pre-tag? Pre-tag basically used to write the content as it is. If I say pre and enter, if I want to write the lorem of, let's say, 40, if I enter, if I save this, it will create the content. Okay, it will create the content as it is. Okay, this is the content as it is, it will create. If you give some empty spaces, then also it will create. Okay, but some other it will create. Let's say if I say some other means, I want to say, if I create it is in some paragraph tag, then you can see here this is p tag. Okay, here I will give same lorem of 50. Okay, it will be get merged, but pre tag will not get merged. Okay, see, this is my paragraph tag. Okay, this is my paragraph. It is embedded in the viewport, but pre tag is not get embedded, and also its font style is also different, because pre tag stands for it has to visible in this way, and it has to be go it has to be covered as it is, it has to be typed. For example, I will use here some pre-tags. Okay, and you can see I will use some spaces here. and that would not be eliminated by the browser. If I use A and here B and C, okay, C, and here, yeah, if I enter D, okay, and F, okay, as it is, how it would be look like, same thing, it would be great. If I, for example, if I want to show you, this is HR, and I will enter in the paragraph, I will enter and I will paste here, okay, and this I will remove because I want to show you how the paragraph content will look like and how the pre-tag contents will be looks like. Okay, if I format this, you can see I want to enter this, and next, okay, I will see this is the paragraph tag and this is the pre-tag. Let's see, if I refresh this, then you can see the paragraph tag, it has been removed the empty space, but pre-tag, you keep the empty space as it is. Okay, this will be help to create some content such as, let's see here, if I want to show pre, okay, I can say here one, and next I can say here two, okay, okay, if I want to show here three, and four, okay, next five, the same thing will be produced here. See here, the same thing will be produced, but for paragraph tag it will not be holds good. This is the things what is present, and in the pre tag it will keep the space as it is, but unlike the paragraph tag will remove the empty spaces from it. Okay, now another important tag is there, which is we normally call it as a marquee tag. Marquee tag will help us to create some sliding content. What does it mean? Let's see, this is the tag. Now if I create here marquee, and here I will give the direction as a left, okay, and here I will enter some text, that is lorem of 100. Okay, if I enter, save this, then you can see here the text is sliding from the left. You can create left, right, and top, bottom. If I give the here, if I give here, then you can see, if I give here, this is the direction left. If I give here right, RIGHT, next if I give, in some cases if I give top, okay, top, it will get sliding there only. And if I give here, let's say bottom, it will get slide from the bottom, bottom. Okay, let's see how it will behave. See, this is the left and this is the right, and top bottom is not working. I think I have to give some different values for the top bottom. In future we can say more about the market tag, but normally we won't use the market tag because this is the deprecated tag. As you can see here, this is the deprecated tag, the tag which is visible in the red color, that all tags are nothing but the deprecated tags. Okay, this is we have covered with the uh, pre tag and market tag. Let's see about the span tag and div tag. In the most cases, we use the span tag and div tag to create the elements. See, normally we have two types of element. One is the block level element, another one is the inline element. In detail, we will discuss later, but as of now, span is the inline element and div is the block level element. How it to, what is the behavior? Let's see about that. Okay, this is the, I will remove this. Okay, as of now I will remove, and I will keep as it is because you need this to practice and all. Okay, I will enter him, and I will give some lorem of, let's say, some 20 text. Okay, I have given. Now here I have to give the some span. First I will give the div tag. I will enter, and I will give the lorem of, let's say, 10. I will enter this. Okay, this tag, and here I will give some same as it is here, instead of div, and I will give span. Okay, let's see what is the behavior, how it will be occur. Okay, hr, and this is hr. Okay, this is div, let's say it is a div tag, and this is the span tag. Okay, span tag. I will save this. Let's see how it will be behave. This is my browser. As you can see, this is the div tag which is coming uh, after the this dummy text, by creating a new line. But span tag will not creating the new line. It will not creating the new line. It is getting merged within the div tag. I mean to say, div is nothing but a block level element which want a entire width, and it will always start from the new line. And span is the inline type of element which won't require any extra space, which will get merged within the given space. Okay, this looks cool now. Some text are going left side, some text are going right side. uh, you can make it as a top and bottom also, but now it is not coming. In future I will tell about that, how you can make all those things. Okay, let's see. We have covered all this paragraph tag, which basically used to create the paragraph content, and u tag, which basically used to create the underline content, and s tag is there, which basically used to create the striked or deleted content. hr is the one tag which will help us to create some horizontal line, or we can define it as a horizontal row. br tag is there, which will help us to create some break space, or to create some space, or to create the content in a new line. Next, pre tag is there, which will show the content as it is without eliminating the space, and marquee tag will help us to slide the content either in the top side, bottom side, left side, right side, whatever may be. Next, span and div tag is them. Span basically a inline element which no need the extra line to create the element, and it will be get merged within the uh, content. And div is the block level element which need the entire width, and it will not merge. Instead of that, it will create some new space and new line, and it will start its working. Okay, these are all the things we have covered up to here. And again, I want to say, if you want to need some rest, and if you want to have some break, and you can have, and come again, we will catch up. Okay, then pause this video, you can enjoy some moments, and then again come back. As of now we are going to hear. Okay, and I want to show, while I am telling, please be concentrate, and next you have to do work. You have to do work on, as I am showing you, you have to do same as it is thing. It will be simple, and you can get everything. Okay, while I am doing, don't just watch, be some practice. Okay, next we will be covering some special tags. What is the special tag? Okay, this, here we will enjoy a lot of things. Let's catch up this. Special tags are will help us to the tags, okay, which help us to create some special things. What is the special thing? Either if I want to create the text to link with some pages, and if I want to create some link with the websites, if I want to create some telephone contact, and if I want to link with some mail, and if I want to do some mail things, we are going to create some hyperlink tags. By the help of hyperlink tags, where connect with one page to the another page, or with the same page and with some website and with some mail and with some phone number. For this you need this is important only, and for this you need some you have to connect your Gmail with a phone number with your laptop. Since I have not connected my phone with my laptop, so I am not dealing much about this. But we cover these two: how to cover to the same page and how to cover to the some other websites. Okay, let's see. And the first one is the blank page. Okay, I will copy this here only. Let's see. Uh, this A is nothing but the anchor tag which have the attributes href. Href stands for hyperlink reference. It may be in the form of HTTP something, and target will tell you about where you want to locate. Either it may be new or it may be blank. Blank stands for a new, which is the blank, and relations is some dummy text. Non-opener and no referer means there is no opening of new tab and there is no referring to the new tab. Okay, if I copy this, then you can see. Okay, I will copy this, I will go here, and here I will create some new HTML page. Let's say html5.html. I will enter this by telling exclamation, by typing exclamation. I will create some anchor tag, boilerplate, and here I will give some lower m, some dummy text, lower m, let's say 8. Okay, I will enter the content will be, and I will open this with the live server. Okay, this is the content. Now I will paste here uh, what I have copied from the my slide. Okay, this is the anchor tag, and it is a closed tag or pair tag. This is the content, and these are the attributes href, target, and relation. Let's see what will happen. Okay, this is my pair tag, but it is an inline tag. If I click this, it will go to the blank page. That is, target is a blank. Okay, target is a blank, but href is, we have not mentioned anything, but we will go to the uh, some websites. For that I will go some, let's say some websites. Let's say what I want to go, let's say Netflix. Netflix website. If I go to this netflix.com, yes, this is my website. I want to go here. I will copy this. Next, if I paste here, this would be, if I click this, then it has to go to the Netflix website. Okay, let's see. If I click here, it will directly go to the Netflix website by creating a blank. Let's see if I want to, this is, I will give to the Netflix. Okay, Netflix. Here I will create some break tag. Okay, so that you can visual properly. This is to the Netflix. If I click this, it will go to the Netflix. Okay, this is how you can go from one website to the other. This is my website, but I want to refer to Netflix, so that I have clicked I have added an anchor tag. In that anchor tag I have specified the uh, website. Okay, href website, and then I have gone to the by creating a new blank page, I have gone to the Netflix website. Okay, this is. Now if I want to go some others, okay, some other way, means here, if I want to go some other website, what I have to do is, a blank is necessary? No, blank will usually create some new blank page, but I don't want to create some blank page here. Okay, if I don't want to create some blank page, inside the blank page only I want to render the website. Okay, inside the blank page only I want to render the website. That could be done by this syntax. This is hr role is them. Now I will go here. Now if I click this, it will go to the by Netflix website by creating an extra tab. Let's see, if I click this website, here only it will render the Netflix website. I mean to say, if you give the target as a underscore blank, it will create some blank tab. In that blank tab, it will render the Netflix website. Okay, if you didn't given any under target, then in the same page only it will render the website. And here mail to is the, you can usually go to the, if you want to mail here, you have to pass the mail id. And here as it is for the same thing, if you pass the tel colon 9199 and phone number. If you call the phone number, if you click that, it will directly call the phone number. For that you have to link the your phone number to laptop. Since I have not linked this to my phone number to laptop, so I am not going to cover this too. But this is important. In the most cases they will not ask this, but if anyone can ask, if you have anyone ask this, you can able to give the answer. By using the anchor tag we can mail to someone, or by using anchor tag try to call the uh, we can try to call. Okay, this is about the anchor tag. Let's see, our next special tag is image tag. What is this image tag? Image is a single tag. This anchor tag is a pair tag, but image is a single tag. Okay, next, image contains some attributes such as src and alt. IMG stands for image. Okay, image basically used to create the image or render the image. For that purpose only I have added some images in the first tutorial. Next, source, we have to define the where image is there, and alt is there. No, this alt will help us to give some information if the image is not yet rendered. How it will work? Let's say this is the example. Let's say how it will be work. And this example includes some other attributes. First we are going to cover the image and src. Let's see here, I will create here HR and I will enter. Now I will create img tag. If I enter this, then you will be encountered the two things. One is the alt and the one is the uh, src. Okay, I will give here alt. Alt stands for alternative. I will give this is an image. Okay, this is an image. If I save this, if I render this, then you can see here this is an image. What I have written, this is an image. If I write here only image, okay, you can see here only image. I mean to say, if the source is not get rendered in the sense, if not it came, then it will by default it will show the alternative text. Okay, alternative text. Now I want to give link of this to here. Okay, let's say I will give some slash and then I will give image one here. Image one will help us to render the things. Okay, let's see, this is the image. Oh my god, too much big is there, no? It having high resolution, so it will be working like this, but we are fix its size. Okay, by typing some width is equals to, let's say, 300 pixel, and it will automatically adjust the height. If you give a height, then it will be fixed to that, but as of now we can see here. Okay, the height is 300. Okay, the width is 300. If I mention some height attribute, okay, height is, let's say, 300 or 400 pixel, then you can see here. Okay, 400 pixel height is there, and 300 width is there. But I won't want to mismatch its what I can say, its ratio, so that I have fixed width to 300 pixel. It will be automatically calculate its height and it will show. Okay, now this is the image what you have. This looks like very cool, no? Because we have added image. If I want to add another image, I will copy this. Instead of image one, I have added image two. Now let's say, oh my god, so much cute, no? Oh, I don't want to see to be here. Let's see. This looks cool, no? We get distracted when we see the circles and all. Okay, let it be. Now this is the third image, and this is the image two. We won't distract, but usually it will be like this only. But just for cool purpose, I am telling. Okay, let's see. This is the image three, and this is the image one. This is how we able to render the image. Then something other things I have also written here. What is this? SRC set, source set in the sense, if I want to render the multiple images at a time, okay, then we will go for this one. Let's say I don't know whether it will work or not, but we will try this. Okay, I will comment this. Okay, I will comment this. If I see the my browser, then you won't able to see. Next, I will create some image tag here, image tag. Then I will be render this source here. Source set is there, no? Source set, that is okay. Next I will copy this address. Let's see what will happen. Control, if it is come, okay. If it is not come, let it be. Okay, 3. This is cool, no? If I render this, it will not come. Why? Because see, some this thing is deprecated in the HTML5, so it is not coming. All things are not visible at a time, because they have used in HTML3 and HTML2. In even though in HTML4 also it is not them. But if you saw there, then let me know. As of now, I'm not. I have tried that, but it is not coming. But we have saw that how to render the image, and this is I have given because if anyone asks, can we render the multiple images by using only single image tab, and you won't want to say I don't know. Instead of that, yes sir, it would be, we have that option to rendering the multiple images by using something called as a source set source set in the image tag, where we give the multiple sources of an image in order to render that. Okay, this is how we able to render the images. Now we will go to the next thing, which is very important. After we have covered with the hyperlink, we have covered with the image tag. Now let's see about the audio tags. Okay, how we can embed the audio tag inside the our HTML page. Okay, see, audio tag is there. Okay, this is a closed tag. Sometimes it is a single tag, or sometimes it may be closed tag. In HTML tag, it will be in HTML5. It has some different syntax. We will be covering that in later classes. But as of now, this is a pair tag is the audio, which consists of which basically used to add the or play this song. Used to add or play this song. And attributes of the audio tags are source is there, autoplay is there, loop is there, and control is there. This will be help to control the our playing of what the song, and a loop for repeatedly play. Autoplay will help to play automatically when the pages get rendered. Let's see about that. I have covered with the this is. Now let's see here. I will render here. I will use audio I will enter, and I want to mention the source dot slash. Here it is my source is there, a song is there. I will enter this. If I save this, then you won't see anything here because I have not given any content, neither controls or nothing. Okay, if I give here any content, then also it will not show. This this is a sum. If I give the content, then also it will not render because I have not given any controls now. If I give controls as an attribute to the audio tag, then it will show some controls here. You can see. Yes, this is the word audio tag. Okay, what is this? This is the pause and play, and this is the timing, and this is the range, and this is the sound, and this is the some other options are there to download or playback speed. Okay, if I play this, will it play? Yes, it is playing. You can see that by playing. Then you can increase the sound here by increasing or decreasing, and you can move the water speed. You can move to some extent, and you can download here. Okay, and you can set the playback speed to normal or take some other things are there. These are all are given in the HTML5 with some different extent, but as of now we have covered this. Now if I given here a thing called as the autoplay, okay, if I given autoplay, then it is get automatically played when the page is rendered. That I can say it is playing automatically. Okay, I will pause this by clicking here. If I given here loop, okay, loop, if I enter this, if I save, if I render this page, then what will happen? Automatically play at the end. If song is get covered, no, then again it will start from the starting. Okay, see, again it will be starting. I won't did anything, but automatically it gets looped and started. The playing song will started. Now I will pause this and I want to remove this autoplay. If not, it will get play every time. Okay, this is related to the audio tag, which consists of mainly three attributes. One is the source attribute, and then the controls attributes, and then the loop attribute and autoplay. Autoplay will help us to play the automatically when the page is get rendered. If that playing song is I want to repeat several times, then I can take the help of loop attributes, loop attribute which help us to play the song repeatedly. Control will help us to give a basic syntax of the audio tags and help to give the some controls over the audio such as pause and time and download and playback speeds and all. Okay, same things. I have one more tag which is video tag. See here, this is the video tag which consists of same things as of the audio, but one more extra, that is allow full screen. We will be see this one. Okay, here I will take the video tag. I will enter and I will give some sources, and these all are my video play. Okay, I will give some here, and next I will give here uh, some, this is video. Okay, if I save this, you can't see at the source file that is here. You can't see. You have seen now. Yes, it is seeing, but you can't see the controls of the uh, image. You can't play this one. Okay, you can't play. But first thing I want to reduce the size. For that I will go here and I will fix the width to some extent of 500 pixel. Okay, you can see here where it is gone. Yes, it is here. I can see, yes, 125 pixel. You can see. Can you play this video? Yes, you can't play because I have not given any controlled option. If I given the controlled attribute here, controls, then you can control over the screen. Okay, you can control over the screen. These are the contents will be encountered when you given the attribute name as a control. Here this is help to play. Okay, is it playing? Yes. If you want to increase the sound, or if you want to enlarge it and all, okay, this you can do. And you can, if you want to download and playbacks and picture size, okay, like this, like that, different options are there, you can give. Okay, with the some extent it will come up to here, and after that it will uh, go back and it will get paused. If I want to repeat this, I have the thing called as a autoplay. Okay, autoplay, not loop. Okay, if I have loop here, then it will automatically play and in loop. Okay, if I say here, if I type this, then you can see again it is playing because my loop attribute is working here. Okay, yes, allow full screen will help us to allow the screen in full, and autoplay will help us to automatically play when the pages get rendered. Here it will be in the iframe also, it will be act as the same thing but in a different manner. Okay, in a different way. What are those we will be seeing, and we will be embedding some others website to into our website. That would be how we will be seeing. Okay, next, this is about the autoplay, and I have to introduce the autoplay button here also. Let's see autoplay ATU2 autoplay. If I enter this, automatically it will get play. Okay, see, automatically it is playing. If I pause also, if I render, then it will automatically play. Okay, let's see. It is not playing. Yes, because I have paused now. So if I save this, then it will automatically play. See, this is I will stop this autoplay, okay, because I won't want to play it. Instead of that, I will go here HR tag to create some horizontal roll, horizontal line. Okay, now I will go to another one important and much more important tag called as a iframe tag. Iframe tag will help us to add some others website to into our website, or some others videos into our videos. Okay, what I mean to say, if I use iframe tag, this will help us to create some local window in which we can embed the others website. How it could be done? Let's see. Okay, now here I will create the iframe tag. Instead of creating, let's say which website will allow us to use their website, and uh, let's see, I want this, I want here, I will go here. Now, let's see here. I will close all these things. Okay, I will play this, and I will open some YouTube channels. Okay, I will say some, let's see what I can say. I can say prank videos, that usually come some prank videos. Okay, prank videos. If I given here, let's see this prank videos. I will take this and I will
ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ
try to embed this thing into, go to embed option and copy this text. Okay, this is our website, this is the YouTube. I want to play that video here. How it could be? I have copied text now, I will paste here. Okay, I will format this, you can see it properly. Okay, this is the iframe tag, which consists of different attributes such as width, height to set the width and height attributes, and this is the source, and this is the title. Title tag individually we can use act as a tooltip, and moreover we are using the YouTube video player. Here they have given the title, and allow access and full screen is them. Let's see whether it is giving us or not. Yes, this is our website and we can play their video. and no website we have given.
राखी
Okay,
नहीं हाथ आगे नहीं करवाती क्या मैम
every
खुलनी नहीं
video will
चाहिए
not be like
खुलनी
this
है
because
खुलनी
they
नहीं
have
है
option called as copyright. If
खोलो ना
they given
खोलो जल्दी
copyright option, then some website will not be, some videos will not be played. For example, if I give some Hollywood songs, Hollywood songs, that usually we don't have, what I can say. I think this is not good. Okay, let it be. Let me see this. Okay, if I try to embed this this video in our you in our website, I will copy this, and if I use this here, you can see. Okay, if I save this, if I render here, then here this video is unavailable means they have something called as a copyright option. If the user want to give, if user have permitted that option to use his videos, then that type of videos only we can play in our website. Other videos we can't play. Something we use some same things for the Google Maps also. If I go here, let's see Google Maps also. Someone asked in questions that how to embed the Google Maps into our website. That is somewhat easy. Let's see, will it possible or not? Okay, I want to give some, let's say Bangalore, Karnataka. Okay, okay, Bangalore, Karnataka, and save, share it to phone. Okay, and share it. Here, see, you have name called as ATTRBUTES and embed the map and this copy HTML. If I copy now, then if I use this and if you save this, then you can embed this paragraph. Paragraph. You can embed the map into our website. Okay, you have to follow the things what I have followed. First you have to go to the Google Map, then you have to search for this place and come to share option. Here you have send link or embed map. You have to go to the embed map and you have to copy the URL, which is iframe tag, and you have to paste in your website, which will be usually looks like. You can vary the width by varying here. Yes, if I want to vary the width, like let's say I want 1000, and let's say it would be 500. Okay, you can see here. It will take some time, but it will see 1000 and it will be in 500 length height. Okay, this is how you can embed the other website, and you can how to use other website content to here, and you can usually use this to embed the other website, but where they will give the option I too don't know. If anyone get to know, let me know please. If I go to the Netflix, sometimes they will give, sometimes they will not give, because Netflix India is the, yes, where they will give option, that is the problem here. They don't give any options to embed the website. Okay, that is the problems. Other than by the help of link, we can communicate with the hyperlink to this website. Okay, this is all about the related things about the what we have covered things. We have covered the audio tags, which will basically help to embed or use to add or play the songs, and video tag is there, which will help us to create the videos or we can play the videos. And next iframe tag is there, which will help us to create some what others website to into our website. We can say that to use to embed the other website to our website. Now After these things, we have come up with some large extent called as lists. Okay, means we have come up with some extents called as a data or sequence of data. This will be amazing topic. I have loved this lot, and you will be love because in most cases we use this. It is necessary to learn. Okay, because we have come up with the list of students, list of products, list of this thing, that thing, lot of things are there, but among them we use list to embed all those things. Okay, what is this? List is the ordered arrangement of elementum. Okay, here I have given order, it may be unordered also. For example, they have given student list is there, product list is there, or number list is there, or something others also there. Okay, and some request list are there, response list are there, some keyboards. That all are the things basically what came. Okay, there are different types of list are there. Here they have given types of list. I am only given the types of list. We have two different types of list. One is the unordered list and the other one is the ordered list. What is this unordered list? There is no specified order. Unordered means there is no specified order, such as numbers, letters. Means there is no sequence of order is there while we are listing the elements. Okay. Next, syntax for the unordered list is here. UL stands for unordered list. Inside the UL we have LI stands for the list item. LI stands for the list item. In the list item, we have data or else content. I will copy this and I will come here and I will create a new page called as a html6.html and I will paste here. Okay, instead of pasting, I will first create a HTML boilerplate. Again, I want to show you that HTML colon 5 also. By the help of this also, you can create the boilerplate. Now, as I said, this is the normal text. Let's say lorem of 10. I have created normal text. Now, here I will create the tag div tag. Here inside this, I will paste this. Okay, what is this? I too don't know why it is came, because it came because of star. Okay, I have given the star now, for that it is coming, let it be. Okay, now this is the unordered list. I will remove this also I will remove, and I will format this so that there is no space should be. Okay, UL stands for the unordered list, LI stands for the list item. If I want to open this with the live server, you can see this is the list of items. Data 1 is there, data 2 is there, data 3 is there. Here we have given the bulleted points. Okay, for that purpose only we call it as a unordered list, because we don't know which element will occur at which place. If I give this div, control C, and I will take another one. Here instead of UL, if I use OL, means OL stands for the ordered list. List consists of order of elements in the sequence. We call them as an ordered list. If I save this, if I render this, then you can see instead of bullets you have numbers 1, 2, 3 in a particular manner, that we called it as a ordered list. Okay, that we call it as a ordered list. Now, uh, after this we have, this is unordered list and another one the ordered list. Let's see other things we have name called as a nested list. Nested, what is this nested list? One list into another list called as a nested list. Basically, I want to tell that one list is there which is present inside another list. With such type of list we call it as a nested list. There will be four different things. One is the order to unordered, unordered to order, like that would be. Here it is a unordered list is them. I want to create another unordered list in spite of here only, like this only we have to create and see here this is item 2 comma 1 comma 2 comma 3. If I save this, if I render this, you can see data 1 is there, data 2 is there. In the data 2 another order is there, which is item 2 comma 1, item 2 comma 2, item 2 comma 3. A list is there which is present another list called as a nested list. Okay, let's see this OL maybe work in the OL or not. Inside to only I will paste this, and instead of this I will give some let's say item 2 comma 2 comma 1. If I given here, if I render this, yes, it is also working because ordered list is present in the another ordered list. Let's see unordered list will present in another one. This is unordered list now. Okay, I will copy this, and here I will paste this, format this so that it would be visible. You will know this is 3 comma, this is 2 comma 2 comma 1 no. Let's say this is 1 comma 1 no. 1 comma, yes, instead of item, let's say product. Let's see it will work. Yes, see, first time it is 1 is there which is ordered list, this is ordered list 1 comma 2, this is the unordered list. Okay, 1 comma 2 comma 3. And if I same thing, if I embed this in the ordered list, what is that, I will order this here to here, and this is would be and 2 comma 2 no, that would be 2 comma only. Yes, fine. See here, first it is a complete circle plate is there, here empty circle plates, here the square brackets is there, square brackets not square bullets is there. Okay, these are the different types of list present in the our topic. One is the ordered list, and this is the ordered list, and this is the no, this is the unordered list, and this is the ordered list, and both are the nested list, the list present in the and the list called as a nested list. Next, after this we have a important HTML5 list called as a description list. What is this description list? uh, Description list, also called as a data list. Sometimes we use data list as a reference for the selectors, but as of now, consider description list. Description list is a semantic list, means advanced HTML5 item, and it is used to add the data term and data description into a list. Okay, uh, what is this consists of? This is example for the description list, which consists of DL. DL stands for data list or description list. DT stands for data term, and DD stands for data description. Okay, these all are the things which is included in the description list. Now I will come here, and again I will take a new div tag. Okay, I will enter, and here I will give the HR, I will enter. Now this is the description list. Okay, this is the description list. For the description list we have to DL is then enter, data list is then DT, which helps to give the data term, and next we have DD called as the data description or list. Okay, data description. Okay, term description or description. Okay, you can give anything, but as of now I have given this and I will copy this multiple times so that it will be work. And here I am using some shortcuts. You can uh, just that shift and alt and down button also. Okay, you can click that, you can work in that in that one. Let's see how it will render. Yes, it will render. This is the data term, this is the data description, and this is the data term, this is the data description. What is the difference means? No need to tell this description is present for the this term. It automatically represents us that the description what we have given, it is used to telling about the term what we have added here. Okay, this is the simply about the description list. This has been included in the HTML5. Why I too don't know, but it has some major advantages for the rendering. It will render in a minimum time. Okay, these all we covered about the description list. Okay, again we have something called as a table, but as of now, pause this video, take some time rest and practice some things, and then come back and rewatch this video. Okay, now we will be moving. Here we have having a table. Okay, and this is the important thing. I have confused a lot of time, but I will tell in simple way. You have to remember, that's it one. What is this table? Table is the arrangement of rows and columns, or I can say that table is nothing but it is the logical arrangement of rows and columns. We call it as table. And what is this row? Row is a horizontal sector present in the table. The horizontal sectors are the no that are called as the rows, and the columns are the vertical sectors present in the table. Okay, columns, how we define the vertical sector present in the table, we call them as a column. And let's see what is cell. Cell is nothing but it is a building block of the table. I can say it is a building block of the table. And in the table here, the syntax for the table is there, and caption is there, and tr is there. Here table stands for table only, and caption is used to use the caption for the table. TR stands for the table row, and TH stands for the table heading, and TD stands for the table data. Okay, by the help of this we can construct the table. Let's see how that could be done. And I will create an another page here for the HTML only. Let's say html7.html, and I will enter this so that it has been visible. Other this I don't need this. Okay, I only need HTML7. So I will create a boilerplate. Again, I want to tell this is used to represent the HTML5, which is the version of the current HTML, and HTML is the root element which we are using lang as a language attribute as English. Head is used to basically give the extra information. These are all are the extra information to the page. And next, this is the body where a user can watch and have a user. I will give lorem as a 10 and I will enter this. These are the dummy text. Now I will see whether it is working or not. Now it is visible, it means that it is working. Okay, here I want to create the table. For the creating table, we have to include it one div tag. This is the div tag, and if I enter this, then I can see this, and I will create the table tag. I will enter this, and if I save this, you cannot see anything, but you can see in the DOM. Okay, in the table tag now I will cover the tr tag. Okay, what is this tr? Tr stands for table row. I will construct the table row. What will happen when we are going to create some any tables? First we are going to create the row. Next in that row we are going to add the element like that. Here I have created the row. Now here I will add the uh, table heading. Okay, table heading. As of now I will add the two things. One is the table heading 1 and heading 2, heading 3. Okay, heading 2 and heading 3. How I have done this? Shift Alt and down button by selecting that. Okay, this is table heading 1, table heading 2, table heading 3. Okay, I will save this. If you enter this, then you can see here. If I give here border, okay, let's see, border is equals to 1 pixel and solid, then you can see the border here. This is the border. Okay, this is also deprecated attribute, but as of now we will use that. Now here I will use again tr tag. Next I will use the td tag. Here data 1, okay, data 2, data 3. Okay, data 2 and data 3. Now same thing I want to include here. Okay, I will save. This will help us to create this table. Okay, this is the heading which is made up of th tag, and this is the data which is by the help of td tag. Okay, this whole tag should be within the table tag only. If it is not, then it will give some errors. Okay, now these all are the things which is present in the table. If I want to merge these two columns, if I want to merge these two columns, I have some special attribute called as a t. Let's see, I want to create some another one here, another row. Okay, if I save this, then you can see here this. Now I want to merge this two columns. For merging the two columns, I have attribute named as a column space. Okay, I will use here column span is equals to 2. If I enter this, if I'm given name, I have merged because I'm extending the width of the row, width of the this cell data 1 to its 2 times of the normal width of the any cell. Okay, now this will happen. Now I want to merge this two column, data 3 and data 2, two rows. Okay, we have merged two columns by using the column span, and I want to merge these two rows, which is this one and this one, by using the row span. Data 3 is there, no? Data 3. Okay, data 3, where it is? Let's see, this is data 3 is there, no? I want to merge here only. Okay, I will say row span is equals to 2. Given here, then you can see I have merged two rows by the help of row span. Okay, for merging the rows we use row span, for merging the columns we use column span, and for to create the border we use border attribute 1 pixel solid, and another one thing is called as a caption is there, and we use normally caption to give the title for the table. This is the caption. It will normally not visible at the top. Instead of that, it will be visible at the top only. But normal times it will be visible at this bottom. Let's see if I give this caption at the bottom, what will happen? Control X. Then also it will be rendering at the top only. Some advanced HTML table tags are there, where we use tbody and uh, like that. In that case, it will be visible at the bottom of the table. Okay, and that could be done. Table body and table data is there, and next we have T head and T body is there. Let's see about that. Okay, I will create here table. If it is work, that's fine. If it is not work, we will left here and we will go with the different topic. T head. Okay, T head. Here we give th. Okay, one is the head one, and next we will be having head two. Okay, this is head two is the this is heading two. If I give here some border is equals to 1 pixel solid, then if I use this, then you can see here I want to give some hr tag here, so that I want to create some line. Now here I have to, and this is the t head. Okay, this is the t head tag. Now after this we have the tag called as a t body. Okay, t body. This is the what I'm speaking. That is about the semantic tags. Okay, t. Okay, here table data one. Okay, same thing is there uh, inside the tr. Okay, okay, and I will want to create some more rows. Okay, this is okay. This is table data. If I use here caption, let's see what will happen. I will copy the caption from this tag. Okay, if I use inside here, if I use here also it is visible at the top only. This is this way. Okay, the way which I am using here. This is the old way, or we can say the HTML3, HTML2. But the way I'm using here, this is the t-body th is nothing but it is the new way, which is the semantic tags. Okay, and this is all I have covered about the table and how to create the table, how to create the. Shall I use here some other things also? If I use here, okay, okay, you can create the multiple tables here. Multiple, no? Let's see column span, row span, whether it will work or not. Okay, in the deprecated text. Okay, if I want to merge the two columns here, I can go with the, let's say here only I want to merge them. Column span is equals to 2, or I can say 3. Okay, yes, it is also merging, there is no much difference. And if I want to merge some row here, let's say this I want to merge two rows. Row span is equals to, let's say, 2. Okay, yes, it is merging. See, have you observed that here I'm merging the column, but there is no extra data coming out here. We have normally 4 data, data 1, data 2, data 3, data 4, but as of here we have only 3 data, 1, 2, 3, but there is no extra data coming here. But for the row span, for the column span, the data is extending here, but not for the column span. Okay, for the row span, there is no data extending here. For the row span, it is the data is extending. Okay, for the column span, the data is extending. So this much is the difference with them. Okay, now we will be creating some other things as we proceed in the next. Okay. Now these all are about the what table tags. As I said, we will be cover the thing we called as a block level elements and inline element. What is this actual meaning of? We have saw the difference. What is the pair elements and unpaired elements, or pair tags or unpaired tags? But what is this? The what is this? The block level and inline. Block level elements are those elements which covers the entire width of the uh, tag, but inline elements are those elements which cover the span of it element. Means used to create the elements outside of the line and used to create the elements within the line. It has been created, new space will be created. When it is created in the same line we can create. Means for example, div tag is there, span tag is there. I will take the help of that only to explain all these things. I will go here. Next, I will come out here. This is the div tag now. I will take div first. I will take HR here, horizontal row to separate that, and I will give lorem of 10. Okay, lorem of 10 I have given, and next I will give div tag. Okay, div tag here I will give lorem 1 only, lorem 1. Okay, or I can say this is div tag. Okay, to watch this I will give style style is equal to background ground color. Okay, color is equals to aqua. If I give this, you can see some background color here. Okay, I will eliminate this content. Okay, now if I see here, same. Even though I have given next element here, div element here, it was creating in a new line. Okay, means since div tag is a block level element, whenever it will create the element, it will be created out by creating a new line. It does not depends on any element. But if I use here lorem 5 enter and span I will take span. Okay, and style for the background I will give same as it is, control C, and then here I will give pasted. Instead of aqua I will give, let's say, blue. Okay, I will give blue. In the content I will give this is span tag. Okay, span tag. Okay, let's see what will happen. Okay, as I said, for this part I have given div, it is came at the new line, but this is the span tag, which is an inline element. If I given, it is created the space inside the same line. It has not created the new line. Okay, so that is the difference between the block level elements and the inline elements. Okay, this is the what major difference while you are converting some block level to inline and inline to block. Okay, you can convert the inline to block, but you can't convert the block level to inline. Okay, this you have to remember. Now, so that we have covered almost all the things. Before to going to forms, I want to tell you, take some rest, pause this video, and repeat to yourself what you have topics has been covered, and try to create some fancy things and uh, give some time to yourself, and so that uh, you can come up with the same thing. Okay, with the same Josh. Now we are going to discuss about the forms. So what is this form? Forms are electronic media which are basically used to take the user information. Okay, forms are the electronic media which is basically used to take the user information. User means we. Okay, we are the user who using the computers for their information. If we want to take then we take the help of the electronic media. That media we call it as a form. Okay, the information is of type of information what we are taking from the user. It may be of type text or number or boolean or some other else. Either it may be some what I can say, some boolean things are there, some check uncheck things are there, and we will be covering a lot of things here. Okay, now input text is a part of form tag. It is telling about the input tag. And what is this input tag? Input tag is a part of form tag used to get the user input. This is the we have to understand. Okay, we usually input text to take the user input. As I said, forms is a tag which is embedded in the DOM model, and then input tag is them which is embedded in the form tag. Okay, without form tag input tag will work, but this is the rule that we have to embed the input tag within the form tag. Then let's see what are the attributes of the form tag is them. Form tag attributes are action is there, next method is there. These are the two important attributes of the form tag, which will action will describe. This is the address what I am given here. Okay, this is the address. Okay, what I have given. From this, either if I want to send the information or if I want to receive the information. That could be done to some hyperlinks. These hyperlinks are the websites to which we want to send the data or to want to receive the data. Okay, that is present in the action. Now we come across the method. Method will basically of different types are them, such as get is there, post is there, put is there, patch is there. There are different methods are there. For those methods means here we are basically use get in order to get the information from the website, okay, from the other website. Or basically get is a normal method which we use in the basic purpose. For the advanced topics, for the advanced things, we are not going to use the get. Instead of that, we're going to use the post because it is secure. We can say it as a secure. And input text is the input text is of type submit and value. For example, if I given here, let's see if I cover this, you can see properly. I will control this. Now I will create him. I will create the html8.html and enter. Here I will create the boilerplate. Next here I will go to the some lorem of 5 and enter. Next I will give paste him. I will eliminate these things. Okay. Okay. Now if I given here, now let's see. This is the for. Okay, if I save, if I run with the live server or this submit time, it will go to the website. Let's see, will it go to the website or not? Yes, it is going to the website, which consists of my blog post, which includes some sample college websites are there, and there is different websites are there, which is in the my name. Okay, let it be. This is, I said, it is going to the website. Mean we are not sending the where it is, where I have rendered. This is a okay. I don't need all this. Okay, here it is rendered and rendered here only. For submit, it is going to post to the website. Okay, if I given here some name of some others website, it will go to the that website. Okay, if I give here https colon slash slash www dot facebook dot com slash, if I save this, it will directly go to the Facebook. Let's see whether it will go or not. If I click this, it will going to the Facebook. Yes, I want to hide all this so that I can't show you. Let it be, but it is going. Means I am sending the data to this portal, and from this portal I able to receive the data. That is our ultimate agenda. Action is the place where I want to send the data or receive the data, and get method is the one through which we able to get the data or maybe post the data or put the data, pass the data, or can share the data. Okay, that are the things we are going to cover here. Now what are the different things are there? These are the input tags. Now is there any other things are there which are related to the input tags? Let's see. Okay, here the different input tags are there that has been defined basically based on their what representation and the type. Among them I want to tell this is the label tag. Label tag basically used to create some label. Means I will go here, and for this input tag I want to create some label. Label I will enter. For what I want to label it is, for this input tag I want to label it is, say let's say first name to submit. Okay, to submit. Okay, and here I will give the name id as uh, to submit. Okay, submit. Let's see, I want to give submit. means this input tag is there. I have linked to the this label tag. If I write here any content, this is the submit button. Okay, means all this content is related to the input tag. It means for what purpose, for what I am linking this label tag, for id means to submit. Okay, linking, you can see here, this is how to submit button. This is the form tag and this is submit button. For this submit I'm using here, but I will remove all those things and we are going to cover some important things, such as, let's see, first we are going to cover important thing as input type text, number, next telephone, next email and password. We are going to cover this much information on today's. Okay, and some attributes like placeholder as there, name is there, id is there, all those things we are going to go. id basically, let's see him. What is this type? Type is basically, let's say, input is the tag which basically used to receive the user information. Okay, user information either in the form of text, numbers, boolean or whatever it may be, that it don't know. It depends on the type. Okay, type, if it is text, then that input tag will help to receive only text type of input. Okay, if it is number, the input tag will help only to receive the number or integer values. Okay, next, if it is telephone, it is used to get the only phone numbers. If it is email, it is used to get the only email addresses. If it is password, it is used to get the password type of input. Okay, and placeholders are those which basically viewed on the website, and names are the important attributes which is used to represent the input, and it could be carried as a uh, key and value pair. Key is the name which we are giving and value is the value which we are entering here. Okay, for example, I want to tell you, I will create a form tag here. This is action. As of now I will keep blank as it is, and method I will tell it is a get method. Okay, get method. If I want to enter this, then, and next I want to have input tag. Input I have entered and type tag. By default it will come text. Okay, let's say this is name. Let's say this is name. If I render this, then you can see name is there and input box is there. If I enter here, it will be get executed, but this value is not stored anywhere. That could be stored by the help of two things. One is the name and the one is the value. Okay, two attributes are there here. One is the name is equal to, let's say, first name, and value is the data which we have entered. Okay, now if I save this, then you can enter here the data. If I have not entered the data here, if I entered the data here, this is a like this, it will automatically visible here. Okay, this means that the value which we are entering, it is stored in the variable name called as the first name, and its value is the AAA, and it has been taken from the input tag. Okay, and if I use some placeholder here, placeholder, then by default something it is there. Let's say this is name. Okay, or else enter name. Okay, if I press and refresh, if I click and enter it, we can enter it. But if I click on the value, if I given here AAA, and then if I try to enter, it will not consider all the value. See, if I refresh this, then again it will show the same thing. Okay, this is what will happen. Placeholder are the temporary data which is shown on the thing, on the input text. which neither nothing to do with key and value, but name is the important term which act as a key to the input tag, and this is the value which is the value to the input tag. Okay, now this is about the input tag. I will take here var tag. Okay, next I will come here instead of name I will give number, and here I don't know value, and here I want to give, let's say, phone number. Okay, phone number, no, age I will give age, and next here I will give, this is of type number type. Okay, if I go on enter here, the text it will not take. If I enter the number, it will take, because I have mentioned the type as a number. Understand? So if I mention the type as a number, it will take only the integer value. If I given type as a text, either you give number or text or what, number, alphabets, numeric, floating points, anything. Okay, you can give. Now this is the number. Next we have thing called as let's say this is age. Okay, now we have another thing called as a telephone number. Okay, phone. Okay, input colon tel enter, it will take as a phone number. Okay, I will give phone. Next I will give br, I will enter. Next here, this is the phone. If I enter here, it will take. Okay, the moment I submit button, it will give the error. Okay, because it is not a valid number, no, phone number, no, for that it will give the phone number. Okay, it will give the error. Next, input of colon type, let's say email is there. Email is there, which will help us to take the email addresses. Okay, email, email. Okay, here I will give the br tag. Next I will show represent. Here it will take the email address. Okay, without at and gmail.com, if we give no, then it will give some error. And password is there. Password. Okay, input colon password, I will enter, and then here I will give some br and enter. Okay, let's say here another I will take name as input, submit. If I give submit, then you will get here. Okay, here if I given, let's say phone number, let's say email something, if I given password, this password act as a password, means it will not visible to the user. If you want to view this, you have to use some JavaScript, but as of now we are understanding the HTML form, and name is basically used to add the some text elements, age is used to add the some number, phone is used to add the some phone numbers, and email is used to add the email address. Password is basically used to add them some password inputs. If I submit this, it will give some error. See, email, here we have to use at gmail.com, whatever it may be. Let's say a at gmail.com. Okay, if I submit this again, it will submit. See, the moment I have submitted them, what will happen here? Here it is giving the first name. Okay, next age, next phone. Okay, that much of given. What is that first name we have given? They have given this is the first name, this is the age, and this is the phone number. If I give here email, then email also will come there. Email. As of now, it is not coming. No. Here password. If I give PASS word, then let's see. Okay, if I refresh this, now if I give here, let's say something. Okay, okay, this is not a phone number, but as of now, consider that only gmail.com. Okay, if I submit this, you can get it. Phone is coming, uh, email is coming, and next password is coming. What I means the moment I submit the button, it will be go to the website to which website we want to send by the in the form of key value pair. The key name should be the name attribute what we have given, and the value should be the value which we are entering here. If I give here value as AAA, imagine here I am giving the value as AA, but if I enter here, let's say something, okay, then let's see what will be the value at the sending point. Okay, if I submit this, I have given first name as a AA, no, then it will get override here. Okay, but it is here showing the AA. Now, this is about the form input. Okay, up to here we have covered. Name is basically use of type text used to get the normal text, and age is a number used to get the numerical values, and phone number is the telephone data type basically used to get the phone number, and email data type is basically used to get the email addresses, and password data type is to make the entered value as a password. Some other things are there. Date is there, time is there, and date and time is there. If I want to enter the date and time, let's see what will happen. Here I will give date, and here input colon date. If I enter no, this is today. Okay, let's see today only I will give. If I give here, then you will be get the option to enter the date. Okay, you can take the date from here. If you give today, it will automatically set to the today. You can enter. You can take date from here and here also, so on. Okay, and then you can submit. If I give here the time, okay, time, it will give the option for the time, input time, and if I enter now, okay, if I save this, then you can see here. Okay, this is the time which you have to enter. I want to get 10 and let's say 34 minutes and 56 second, 50 second. It is PM or 10:34 PM or AM. Okay, if you want to get this is the AM and PM, what you have to know. Okay, now some cases I want both date and time. For that purpose, we have to go to the uh, date and time is colon input colon date and time. Okay, enter this. Then if I save this, then you will get here. Both you will get. You have to enter here date and time. We have to enter by giving some dash things, and now we have to give the enter that date and time. Okay, these all are the inputs for the date and time, and these all are the inputs for the normal text. Next we have, let's see, we have some other input things, such as a radio button and the checkbox. What and all this? Let's see that. Okay, normally we have, can I create some other page? Okay, let's say this is HTML9. Okay, HTML9.html I have created, and I have entered, and I will create the boilerplate now. Let's see, I will create the form tag. I will enter and enter here. Now I want to create some the input for the radio. Okay, let's see. Input for the radio can be created here. Label is them. Okay, for is them, and here I will give some name as a, let's say, your gender. Okay, gender gender of anyone may be either male or female. As of now I'm considering two. Gender is input type. Input maybe, let's say, a radio, and name is, I will give gender. Next I will create here only For this I will give the male, and for this I will give the female. Okay, female. Yeah. Same. If I save and run this, if I save and run this, if I no, I have to run now. For that, I will go here and open with the laser. If I go and run this, if I click this, it will be clicking, and this is also clicking. Both are getting clicking. No, it is not clicking. Okay. Now, if I give the name as a not a gender. Okay. If I give a name not a gender, then the magic see here. Okay. It will click both. Does it make any sense? Anyone have two genders? It's not a common thing because a man who is entering or a woman who is entering, he have to tell or she have to tell his gender. The gender I have mentioned here, which is in the attribute called as a name, its key is, let's say, gender. Okay, gender. Which gender of type is either male or female. If I now it is clicking both, which does not make any sense. If I give gender as the key to the value, then it will automatically shift. If it is male, then should not be a female. Okay, if it is female, should not be a male. Mention either it may be female or it may be male. Okay, the value would be, we will key here. Value is equals to male, and here value is equal to female. Okay, female. No, okay, female. Where it would be get passed, let's say input is equals to submit. I will take and value is submit. Okay, if I click this and if I run this, if I submit without clicking, if I submit this, then gender is equals to male. If I click the female, gender is equals to female. Like this, we can send the data. Okay, gender is equals to male and gender is equals to female. Like this, we can send the data. Now, another important input type is checkbox. Okay, let's say this is checkbox. Okay, we are going to create the checkbox. Checkbox basically used to create the multiple answers for the single. For example, if I want to buy, uh, I will usually go to the online shopping such as Amazon's and Flipkart. In that, if I while I am searching for any product, let's say mobile, if I gonna search for the mobiles, then if I type the mobile and if I search there, it will give us a list of mobiles. At the top, there will be an option called as a filter option. In the filter option, if you click on that, it will show the number of options. Either it is in terms of brand, or it is in terms of price, or either in terms of the a discount, and whether it is in offer or not. Like this will information, we usually go with the some brand, and we will usually go with some price range and with some offers. Okay, that means that filter option taking multiple inputs. Okay, the same thing we are going here. Okay, now let's say it would be uh, let's say good health. I will take for good health. I will take input as a checkbox, name as a, let's say, name as health health one. Okay, value is equals to, let's say, gym, maybe it's sometime. Okay, gym time. Okay, some, well, name is equals to that one only. Okay, and food. Okay, food, and other thing is read, reading and writing. If I click on here, same. For I will check this mail, and this mail, this all the thing. If I enter this, then for the health one only, it will taking the multiple inputs, gym and food and health. But same, I have written same name as a gender. I have given no name as a gender, but it is not taking the multiple inputs. This radio input, but this checkbox input taking the multiple inputs. Okay, that is the same thing. Okay, if I given here female male, that is swapping, but it is not taking the multiple inputs. If I given here two things, if I enter, then also it will submitting health 1 is equals to gym, health 2 is equals to food. Okay, this is where we use the checkbox to give the multiple option for the user to select out of them. Okay, this is out of all we have to select one. Here out of all we have to select the multiple. Okay, this is about the radio button, and this is about the what checkbox. Let's see other things are there or not. This is select tag is them. Select tag basically used to select the multiple or single among a list of items. We will create in here. Let's say select. Okay, here I will give the, let's say, fruit. Okay, fruit not fruit. Okay, now I will give here enter. I will give the option. I will enter value is, let's say, apple. Here is app apple, and next I will give the some, let's say, banana. Banana. Here I will give the, here I will give the carrot. Okay, let's say carrot is not a fruit, but even though we can use carrot. Okay, here I have given three options. Let's see how it would be visible. Here I have given this is apple. This is our select box. I can give it as a here select. I will take some bear tag next fruit. Okay, fruit. Okay. If I say this, then you can see here. This is fruit. Among them, I have to select banana, carrot, and all. This is the select option which we have to use. Okay. Among them, we have to select out of one. If I want to select multiple, then we have to use here. Let's say if I say selected, then automatically it will select it for the banana. If I remove this, then it will be automatically selected for the apple, the first element. If I given here carrot, then it will be automatically selected for the carrot. If I say multiple, okay, multiple, it will not selected, but we use that multiple. Here we have to use the multiple. Let's say multiple, yes. If I want to select the multiple, let's see, here we have to select, and then by pressing control we can select the multiple inputs. Okay, if we submit, then we are able to select the multiple as same as the checkbox. Okay, these are the HTML5 semantic tags, that is selected, multiple, and all. We will be see them soon. Okay, next we have another important thing called as a text area, which basically used to take the large number of text. I can use text area. Here name as a comment. I will give comment. Now this you can vary, and if you press this, normally it will look like this. See, this is the comment area where we have to comment and add some text, let's say, and after that, so it will create some this much of thing. Okay, comment is equal to like this we have created. Okay, this is basically used to create some text area or some large inputs. Now let's say some different buttons are them. Here reset button basically used to reset all the inputs present in the form tag, and submit button which we are usually used to submit the button, and button tag is the which basically used to create some button tags. For example, I will comment this, it is not looking good, so I will comment this. Next I will use button tag here. Here I will use the name. As of now it is normal text. If I use button it will act as a button. Okay, now if I use the input of type reset, okay, if I save reset or clear, then the usually input what we have entered it will be get resetted. Okay, resetted means all inputs are get vanished. Okay, if I use no, if I clear no, all inputs get vanished. We have to enter regularly. Then submit button will help to submit the button. And next we have a important thing called as a file button, which will basically use to enter the insert the file and upload the file. Let's say here if I want to upload the photo here, which format that we have to see, so choose the file, it will go to him. Among them, if whatever file if I want to upload, I will click this and open this, it will get uploaded. JPG in the format, PNG format, whatever the format if you want to take, you can take that and it will get uploaded, okay, to the phone. If I submit this, then you can see here image has been uploaded. This is the image photo WhatsApp. Okay, now these are the things which usually forms will take some. We have covered the label. What is label? Label is basically used to labelize the any input tags, and it will consist of for as attribute used to give the ID as an argument to the another input. Input text usually used to take the text inputs from the user, and number will help to take the text numbers or integers from the user, and tel will help to take the only phone number, and email will help to take the email addresses, and next password will help to take the password input from the user, and next here date will take the current date or date from the user, time same as date, and date time it will take the both date and time. Next here we have gender, it will takes the binary. Among them we have to choose one, among all we have to choose one, and checkbox we have to choose among all we have to choose certain, and languages we have input file which we use to upload either photo file or whatever it may be, and select tag will help to select the option. We can select the one out of all, or we can select the multiple options also by the help of multiple attribute, and here we have to give the values as a as attribute. And text area is nothing but it is used to create some text area, yeah, used to create some large number of inputs in the form, and next a reset button will help to reset all the inputs present in the, and submit button will help to create the submit the form, and button will help to create any buttons. Okay, and here we are using some special attributes now. Let's say some actions. Actions which we using normally here. This is the action. What is this action? Let's say action. This attribute specifies the destination to which or from which you have to get or send the data. Okay. This attribute specifies that the destination to which we have to get the data or to which we have to send the data, and method this specifies either you want to send the data or you want to receive the data, either you want to update or clear the data. It depends on you and the method. Okay, if it is put you can use to send the data, if it is get you want to get the data. If you use any data, okay, which you want to update, that you then you can use the put method. If you want to use delete the data, then you have to use the delete. No validate, yes, this I want to show no validate. If I use here form tag no validate, then the moment I have previously sending the data, at that you can see this the image here. Now if I refresh this, now I will refresh this, I will enter here some data. Now I will enter here and choose some files. Okay, among them I will choose file, open. If I submit this, then all the data is coming here, but these forms will not get validated by the help of JavaScript. For the validation purpose, we will use the JavaScript, but this form will not be get validated because we have given the no validate attribute to the form tag. Okay, its work is after submitting, it will not allow to validate for the JavaScript and use for testing purpose. This basically used for the testing purpose. What is this ID attribute? ID attributes is used to uniquely identify the HTML element. Okay, this ID attribute will help to uniquely identify the HTML element, and class attribute is there, and it is the attribute which is used to define the elements in group. Okay, in group together we call it as a in group together. If we want to define any element, then we use the class attribute. Next, name attribute is giving the name for a value inserted inside the input tag. As I said, it will taking the data, no, this data gender, and this is health one, and this is fruit. These all are the names given by the this name attribute. Type it used to get the alphanumeric, type is equals to text, which is used to get the alphanumeric data from the user, and type is equals to number, which is basically used to get the numeric data from the input. Email is has help to get the email data, and password will help to get the password data. Let's say some other attributes are date will help to get the data type of date, and time will help to get the only time, and date time will help to get the only date time. Now, type radio will help to select the one out of many inputs that we have seen in the gender, and the checkbox will help to select the any number of inputs out of many number of inputs out of many number of inputs, and type file will help to upload the images or PDF on the document. Next, reset will help to eliminate all the contents present in the input text, and button will help to create the input as in the form of button which a user can see, and type is equals to submit, which help to submit the data to a destination. Let's say some semantic, as I am saying, semantic attributes. Semantic attributes is nothing but one is the title. Okay, let's see how it will work. If I hover over this button, you can't see any tooltip, neither a tooltip nor anything. Okay, if I use here, if I use here label, okay, uh, form tag only, no, for this input tag. If I use here title attribute, file tag, no, title is equals to you upload upload the file, then you can say for the file attribute I am using here. See, you can see the attribute here, tooltip. You can watching the black color, no, that act as a tooltip. Title attribute is a semantic attribute which basically help to create the tooltip for any HTML element or HTML page. Okay, and hidden is basically used to hide the element. How it could be, let's see. Here I have given label, let's say this is as a label, and now we have given the this is the label. Okay, this is the label I have given. Now you can visible this here. Okay, this is the label. If I want to hide this, I can use the attribute name as a hidden. Let's say I will use this here, hi hidden. Okay, if I save this, then that entire element get hidden. Okay, this is how we use the semantic attribute in order to hide the any HTML element. Okay, now a disable button. Okay, disable is also a semantic attribute which will be get disabled. For example, uh, I don't want to submit the button. If I type here disable, initially it is active. Okay, if I submit, it will be get submitted. But if I use here attribute called as a disable, if I enter this, then this will get disabled, means now its functionality will get overridden. Okay, it will not work. This is called as a disable attribute. Okay, we have given disable and no validate. We have also saw that it will not help to validate the data from the JavaScript required. Okay, in some cases what will happen, if I won't given anything, okay, it is get submitted. I will remove this disabled so that I can show you. If I show you, let's see, if I refresh, see, I have given mail and health and some things and uploaded some, let's say, videos and open. If I use, if I submit, though it has been submitted. Now I will see, if I will give mail, if I if I will not give this, I will give health. I will not give any among here, and I will not give here and this. If I submit, then also it is submitting. Okay. Now I want to stop if I not given any value. Okay. For that, I have a attribute called as a required. Okay. Here I will say required. Okay. Control C. And here control V. Now let's say control V and control V, and here also control V, and next here also control V. This much only. Okay, see, if anyone input I have not given, it will not get submitted. Let's say if I submit now, then it has to show why it is not showing. I too don't know. Let's say if I submit it, then it does not get submitting. See, it does not get submitting now. Then if I click this, okay, it has to show the required button, but as of now it is not showing. The way you can do this, that could be like this only. Okay, now placeholder and autofocus system, let's see that also. Placeholder, I have seen that a normal text what you can see in the input text. So for example, I will take here another page. Shall I take another page? I will take here only br tag. I will br. I will enter. I will take the input colon text. Here I will take required. Okay, and next I will take a placeholder. Placeholder. If as of now I will give the empty. Okay, I will give here, and then next, and then I will create some. Okay, now if I submit button, it is get submitted. Here there is no anything visible here. If I give here placeholder, enter your name, enter your name. This is the dummy text which is visible at here. Enter your name. Okay, like that also you can view uh, we can view. Okay, now we have autofocus and selected also we have seen. Autofocus system, here I if I use the autofocus, it will automatically focus on the input tag. Let's see, this is the this is automatically focusing now. If I use this autofocus in the selected selector, it will, if I use this, no, see, automatically it will it should focus here. See, it is focusing. The red underline is there, and it will focusing on that. Now this is autofocus, this is placeholder, and now it has been selected. Okay, that we have used. Multiple is also used in the here. So this is the multiple which we have used, and selected also we have used here. If I used selected, then you will get to know, oh, banana has been selected. Okay, like this. And max length or min length is related to input tag, which is in the form of range input tag. For example, if I show you, that is in PR. Okay, input space range. It is a deprecated tag. No, it is not a deprecated tag. ANG range. No, let's see. Then you can see here, beautiful thing is that which is named as a range. It will takes the what? It will takes the values as a max length is equals to 100 and min length is equals to 0. Then value it will depend. If it is say it is max length, this is the min length. Okay, this is how you can, by submitting the page, you can visualize the all the things. Okay, next pattern is basically used to enter the some pattern tags are there. Patterns, if I want to enter only a phone number, if I want to enter only an email id, if I want to enter only some passport id and some pan card, other card number, no, like that, we if you want to enter some specific data, no, then there we will use a pattern. This will be used in for the input text such as text, numbers and all. And now, after completion of successful completion of this semantic attributes, we have to go with the important topic called as a semantic tags. This is newly tags. This is used to segregate the tags which is present in the HTML. Okay, uh, basically, so I will create here another file, that is html10.html. If I enter this slash enter, then you can see here. Okay, this is the semantic tags. Okay, as of now these are the old tags. Okay, but semantic tags will help us to segregate the information which are related to each other. For example, for any website we have saw that there will be a something. This is, let's say this is a nav bar, this is, and this is search bar, and this is the body, and these are the contents, and this is again a nav bar, like this is them. So for that we have to segregate the content. For that purpose we have used something called as, let's say, a div tag is them. In this div tag, we have a called name as a header. Okay, header is there. This is where we have we have header. Okay, we have header. You can see this by opening with the live server. This is the header. There is no much difference, but you have to segregating the personal zone. And after the header we have navbar. Okay, uh, like this. This is navbar. Okay, there is no much difference. This is the header and this is the navbar. And now this we have thing called as a main body. We called it as the main body. And after this we have thing called as a section. Okay, section, this is section. Okay, in this we have thing called as a article. Okay, article is nothing but basically used to write the article, because there is a number of blog posts we have to write. Okay, for anything, if you take either, it may be Amazon or it may be Flipkart or maybe some blog post and all, they have this common thing, the contents in the one side and its detail is the one side. It means that if you usually use that posts which are cards present in the Amazon, for example, I will show you here. Amazon, Amazon. If I enter this here, if I go to Amazon official website, these are the contents. Okay, these are the contents. Okay, this is regularly present. Okay, this will regular. Its heading will be changed. Its heading will be changed, and its content will be changed. But the cards will be remain same. No. Okay, this card remains same, this card remains same, this card same remains same, and this is remaining same. No, for that purpose, they have used the heading tag, and this is nav tag, and this is the main section. In the main section, they have multiple sections, subsections. In a multiple section, they have different articles. Okay, like that they have different articles, and along that they have one thing called as a aside. Okay, this is a sidebar. Okay, a sidebar. Now if I save this, then they have where they have a sidebar. Let's see, you can visible, this is the sidebar. Okay, this is the, in every website you can see this. Okay, usually it should come at the right side, but as they are following the some different thing, they have in the left side. Okay, this is the aside bar. After that they have one thing called as a footer. Okay, footer. Okay, this is the footer. Okay, this is the footer. Okay, now every website have footer. This is the footer. This has been created by the help of footer tag. Okay, this is the footer tag, and how this is visible as normal. Okay, uh, this is a header tag, navbar, section, article, aside. Every tag is, instead of, first of all they are creating all these tags by the help of div tag, but in html5 they have updated by segregating the information which is relevant to the each other, and which is relevant and irrelevant, and named uh, such as such things, and they have segregated. So there is no much difference in the div tag using the div tag and by the help of class tags, class attributes, but it is better to use some dividing the whole section. For that they have introduced these semantic tags such as header, nav, main, section. Okay, these all are the semantic tags which they have introduced in HTML5. Okay, all this we have covers the topics, and next these are the things what we have covered. Okay, these are how a semantic tag website look like, so, and these are the what thing. Div is the tag which will hold the everything present in the post, which will hold everything in the present in the post, and header tag is the tag hold the title or heading of the post. Okay, which will hold the heading or title of the post. Nav is the tag which describes the navigation bar, and main is the tag describe the actual content present in the blog post, and assigned website content the sidebar. Article is the content which present in the web, and section is the one which will segregate the different sections according to the requirement, and footer tag used to design the footer of the web page. Up to here we have completed whole HTML in one video. I want to tell you the simple thing that in between you have to take the break and try to work on that, and then come on the video and play the video, and again pause it, again work on it, and then come and watch the videos. I don't want to enforce you to watch this video. If it is helpful, then it's good. Then it is, if it is giving something you and you have to give something, I won't need anything, but as of now it is fine. But I want, really want you should practice how I am remembering all these things. If you want to know, I have practiced many times. I'm learning this lot of times, and I have spent lot of times by practicing and all. In the future we are creating some websites such as Facebook page and Facebook login page and some what Instagram page and some Amazon page, front end page we are creating, but in the future, but as of now we are terminating this course. And by the way, thank you all of you and have a nice day.